The 2026 New York Mets roster underwent expensive changes during this year's offseason, letting go of longtime stars and building a revamped roster of talent from across the MLB. Despite having the highest payroll in the league, the Mets have had a disastrous start to the season, tying with the Phillies for last place in their division, marked by a 12-game losing streak earlier this month, leaving many fans questioning that if the Mets' big investment will pay off.
It still takes time. You can't overreact. I don't like to overreact.
That was Carlos, a diehard Mets fan who has amassed a following on social media posting about the team. I spoke with him and his friends J Mac and Joe, who also have similar Mets oriented followings online, to try and find out what has gone wrong for the team.
It obviously hasn't clicked, it hasn't gelled, it hasn't worked out yet. It deserves another at least 3 years to really look back at this past off season.
The only one that I think that we really missed on was Brandon Nimmo. But Pete Alonso hasn't hit well. Edwin Diaz just got put on the IL, and he's going to be out for like 3 months. So we may have dodged a bullet there.
The Mets look to restructure their infield after losing out on the last year of Alonso's contract, adding second baseman Marcus Semien from the Rangers and Blue Jays infielder Bo Bichette to play third, while testing different players to fill the void at first.
But I think that what we're seeing right now is multiple people playing the position. That's what they're going to do for a defensive, from a defensive standpoint. But offense, it has to come from a lot of places. You're not going to replace 40 home runs with many players.
The one that's looked maybe the best, definitely I think the most surprising has been Vientos. Just from a defensive perspective, he's been playing a pretty solid first base.
Joe believes the Mets can turn the season around with tweaks to their offensive style instead of blaming the adjustments made during the offseason.
I think the players just have not been playing up to the, as they say, back of their baseball card. I think it's really just drawing more walks. I think they haven't drawn many walks at all so far this season. It's it's kind of that Moneyball trope of we need guys on base.
On the defensive side, starting pitcher Nolan McLean has been a dominant force for the team, displaying his league readiness pitching for Team USA in the World Baseball Classic and boasting a 2.28 ERA to start the season.
Lane is a stallion. He's a horse that hopefully we could ride into, playoffs at some point this year or in the future.
Unfortunately, McLean's success starting has been let down by relief so far this year, failing to cash in on wins. The efficacy of the Mets' changes is still yet to be seen, as the team has been plagued with errors, strikeouts, and injuries. As fans leave Citi Field disappointed after another loss, many still remain optimistic for a brighter future for the team down the road. For NYU Journalism, I'm Gavin Serco.